Good morning. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about some of the mulching techniques that I use to help retain water within my garden. So over here is the first bed that I actually had any mulch on, and I've had mulch on it for a while. Just big sticks, mostly creating shade and little weed suppression. It's mostly for water retention at the moment. My irrigation method has been using my hands and a couple things to come out here and water from my kitchen. So it will be really helpful to have this. This is I just did this morning. We have a big pile of some of the old organic debris from the garden before, and so I just used that to place it mostly in between the rows. However, I do like organic mulch because it does allow for sun to pass through. And so I've done that now for most of my whole garden, and I've ran out of a lot of the organic stuff, but I also got this nifty coffee bean bag is what they gave me, my organic compost from Table to Farm compost, I believe. And this is actually also biodegradable, and they said that you could return it to them to reuse, or slowly chop it up and add it to your compost. So I've actually used it. I've cut slivers to lay in between beds on this one since I ran out of a lot of the organic debris. I've put in strips that'll help shade and hopefully hold water retention. And I've weighted them down with a few rocks. And my farm that I work on uses black mulch and plastic, a lot more for weed suppression. And they use hoop houses and agrobond, whatever the shading one is, to grow crops, which helps water retention as well. And they use drip tape for watering. So, but I'm also have read about living mulches. So I think this is kind of a good example that is kind of a living mulch, because it's basically overtaken this area of the garden, and this was planted way before I was here, but it does a really good job of owning its own space. There are some blades of grasses that sneak through, but eventually too, in my future gardens, I want to incorporate more living mulches, such as perennial lanes or other perennials that maintain their space and work for weed suppression, as well as aiding in irrigation and water retention. So thanks, Kathy. Have a good summer.